What are things you should not do in Japan?
It is kind of rude to eat while walking.
Stick your chopsticks upright.
Don't throw garbage on the streets.
Have to be like quiet.
People just do crazy stuff on the street, like, don't do it.
Hey guys and girls on Ash Japanese, it's your flashy fashion reporter, Kathy Cat. Today we're going to talk about some serious stuff, and that's things you should not do when you come to Japan. Please, please, please check out this video till the end, because you will have to take something away from this. So let's go and ask foreigners in Japan, because they already did some research. Where are you from?
We are from Italy.
Ooh, how long are you in Japan for?
10 days.
10 days.
10 days. Tell me one thing not to do in Japan, any rule that is different than back home in Italy.
Of course, women are more free to be what they want. In Italy, instead, you have to think about the people think.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more shy. Instead, in Japan, you can do what you want.
Oh,
Of course.
You mean
can
like
dress.
fashion or?
Also dress. You can dress what you want, and it's more free.
Okay. You think Japanese fashion is more free than Italian fashion?
Yes, probably yes. But the idea is different because you can dress what you want. In Italy, it's different. It's a bit different because you need to dress the usually, commonly fashion that is the most sell. Instead, there you can find different dresses that are more strange, but they are normally to see there. So it's beautiful for me.
Would you wear this?
Yeah.
Indosseresti questo?
Yes.
Would you wear this?
Yes, of course. Okay, cool. In Japan, yes, probably, but in Italy, not so much.
Oh, why?
Because people probably look, of course, like that. So it's different.
If you're on an escalator, going in the subway or in the train, you need to be on one side and not standing in the two sides of the train and everything. Don't throw garbage on the streets, and don't talk loud also on the street and on the phone and the subway and everything.
How did you learn that?
I heard it before I came here, so I just knew that I wouldn't do it when I came here, so I won't be, like rude or something. And yeah, in the internet.
You done your research.
Yeah, I did my research.
You shouldn't be loud and obnoxious and in London, it's super, people just do crazy stuff on the street, don't do it. You don't do that here because yeah, it's just different atmosphere. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't do crazy stuff on the street.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you can dress crazy on the street.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I like that bit. Yeah.
Just a quick question, how have people reacted to your style?
It depends what in areas. When you get to Harajuku, you don't really get much people caring. But in other areas you get a lot. It seems to be mostly the tourists. Other tourists seem to be really shocked.
So the tourists are shocked and the Japanese people are cool with it.
Yeah, I mean it seems mostly. Yeah.
What should you not do in Japan?
I was not supposed to give something with one hand, like money. When you're paying for something, you're not supposed to give the money on the hand. You're supposed to put in a tray with both hands. I've been doing that. Both hands, tray. Okay.
Oh, very polite, very polite. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to use both hands if the other one is full, but the tray, you're right about that. Good job. Tell me what not to do in Japan from your 3 years of experience.
It is kind of rude to eat while walking. Yeah, so don't do that. You can eat on the street, but just be still and eat on the place. Just don't go walk around because there's a lot of people, so it's to maintain the order. Yeah.
There are some things I find interesting, to have some kind of snack food seems to be kind of okay to eat on the streets, depending on where you are. So in Harajuku, you can have some, a little bit of tabearuki, those strawberries on a stick.
Yeah,
that's okay.
Yeah.
But then, you wouldn't eat a rice ball and walk.
No.
Yeah. You don't see Japanese people do that.
No. Also, you can get there to the street, so...
I think the one that stands out to me is chopstick etiquette. You should never stick your chopsticks upright in the rice, and you should never rub them together in a restaurant. and those kind of things. I think that's the one that sort of comes to mind first and foremost for me.
Anything else you can add that you should not do in Japan?
I think only the phone in the metro, on the street. So I think the same, like
What do you mean with the phone?
that you can't talk on the phone when you're in the metro. So it's very weird because in our country everyone talk on the phone. So we're very polite and we need to be, but I know it before I came.
Keeping everyone else in mind and making sure you're not in anyone's way, specifically with like the differences in like escalators, where like in Tokyo you're on the left, in Osaka you're on the right, making sure everything and everyone can get where they need to. Same with like the crossing street crossings, just making sure that you cross when it's green, which is very different to back in the UK where everyone just crosses when they can.
Don't cross on a red traffic light. Was that difficult coming from the UK?
Well, it's not difficult. It's just a lot of more people like seem to just, if they find the chance, just it'll be all right. But it's definitely an annoyance, specifically being behind the wheel and having it happen to you. It's like you kind of see it, but coming here you see more so that it works if people just kind of go by what is easy.
I think because like in the UK it's not illegal to jaywalk, so people just do it because it's kind of put on the driver's responsibility to mind pedestrians, and pedestrians aren't always mindful of drivers in the UK. I think the like kind of understanding in Japan is that everybody should be mindful of each other, and the traffic lights make it easy to do that, so you should just follow them.
Some foreigners came and grabbed the menu while Japanese is doing the order. While doing order, the people come and take the menu board. Don't do that.
It's the menu from their table. You don't take the menu from another table unless every table has a menu. Then it should be weird that there's no menu on your table. Don't grab someone else's menu. Wait till the waitress gives it to you.
Yeah. And also usually on the stores, there's always a trash bag or a place to return the tray. So just take a look on the store you are to see if there is a garbage can or like return trays. So you don't leave your food there. それもちょっと失礼です.
It's a bit rude, yeah. If you have something like we just went to a matcha place here, put it back on the tray, return it to the tray, saves the staff a lot of hassle and it is less dirty as well.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, those things. Yeah, I see those a lot in my job.
Did any of the rules kind of like, was that hard for you? Anything for you to follow?
When you walk into some like rooms with like special floor, you can't walk with shoes, and that's a bit weird. Or when you try clothes on in some stores, it's weird that you don't walk in with shoes. We always walk in with shoes, and it's a little bit hard. And also like the talking loud and everything. We always talk loud in Israel. We can't talk in like we just can't do it. And yeah,
You have to be like quiet.
yeah, we can't. We are not quiet at all. So it's a bit hard, but yes.
Anything else?
I think that we sleep on the floor when we do the puton. It's very weird, but it's nice, it's cool.
Could you fall asleep?
Yes, I fall asleep, but the pillow is not very comfortable. But it's good, it's very nice.
They don't put the money on the tray.
Good point. Yeah. Please explain what that means to those who don't know.
Yeah, so in Japan, every time you pay in cash, there is a tray. And that tray is used to put the cash in. But not all of people know that, so they give you the money straight to hand, and that is a little bit rude. In my case, well, I'm foreign, so I'm used to. But for Japanese, they might hesitate, like, what is going on? Why are you giving me the money like this? So yeah, use the tiny tray that is on the register. Yeah.
We have a friend. She talked to us about a lot of things, and I didn't think it was true about the trash, but we were so annoyed about the trash because we don't know how to separate things.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yes. Oh, we are staying in an Airbnb, and we have to separate it ourselves. And like, what is burnable? If it's used, we have to wash the trash before we throw away.
I said you struggled with the separation of trash. Yeah. What is like one item where you really didn't know where to throw it away?
Aluminium.
Oh, good point.
I don't know what it is. Is it can? Is it plastic? It's normally a wrap or something, and I don't know where to throw it.
wrap.
Yeah, chocolate wrap.
If you know where that one has to go, please post it in the comments down below right now. Good point.
We're gonna be gone from Japan when this goes.
When we can understand that, we be gone.
3 more things you should not do. One is don't step over people's stuff. Is there stuff of someone on the floor? Don't step over it. That's actually rude. That's one of the things that a lot of people quite don't know. So if someone has some tools or something on the floor, don't step over it. Number 2, don't sit with your peach on the floor, because again, that is rude. Think about it. Japanese people take their shoes off when they go into a house. So why would you sit on the floor where your shoes usually are and then sit on someone's sofa with that? Don't do that. And finally, don't cross your legs. I know that might be nice and fashionable, especially for the ladies. Don't cross your legs in front of someone who's in the hierarchy higher than you. That's a little bit advanced. You might not, as a tourist, have to make use of that, but it's good to know and have that under your belt. And actually, there are more rules that have not been mentioned in this video. So go check out this video here next for more about that. Thank you so much for subscribing, and I'll catch you soon on Ash Japanese. Bye!